Hey everybody, Joe with Joe's Phenomenal here, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be unboxing Ninja's brand new kitchen system, which is the Ninja Foodi Power Blender Ultimate System. So you ready? Let's get into this. Okay, going around the box, on the front panel, as you can see, this is the Ninja Foodi Power Blender Ultimate System, and this is considered an entire full kitchen system. Ninja's made these in the past, but this one's got a lot of improvements that are really intriguing. First, like the Ninja Foodi Power Blender, you do have the single cup attachment, and the biggest improvement I'm going to say is that right there. If you've had any of Ninja's kitchen systems in the past, you would normally get a regular pitcher, and then you would get a processor pitcher, which was usually a shorter, fatter one. But in this case, they're just giving you a different lid and discs. That's way different than what we've gotten in the past from them. And it's also the reason I got a dedicated food processor, because without these, it's useless. Also, as you can see, they updated the peak power to 1600 watts. As you can see, it's got variable speed control, but it also has smart torque, meaning that it can increase torque to keep the speed consistent even whenever you're working on a heavy load. Also, you can see it's got regular blending function. It's got food processing. You can see that top right there for it. And it comes with the Smoothie Bowl Maker and the extraction cup, just like the normal version of the Ninja Foodi Power Blender. What do you get with the Ultimate System? Well, you've got your regular lid with the pour spout. You've got a second lid for the food processing that comes with a feed chute. You've got your nutrient extractor cup with the lid. You've got your XL Smoothie Bowl Maker with its lid, and that's got a built-in tamper. What that means is you can use less liquid in here, and if things get stuck, you can just turn this wheel on the top and it'll keep things moving around inside. That way you won't have to take it off the blender and mess with it. And also you got a blade assembly for the cups here. Over here you got Ninja's standard blade, a dough blade, 2 discs here for the food processor, a reversible slicing and shredding disc, and also a grating disc. And a disc spindle here is basically these discs sit on top of the spindle. Other than that, you have your main pitcher and your 1600 watt base with display and IQ features. Looking at the top of the box here, you got a second rundown of everything that we have in the box. And on top of that, you get a 20 recipe inspiration guide. All right, let's get this bad boy open. Okay, you got a secondary flap in here that is inviting you to share what you make with Ninja Kitchen. And down here is all their social media information, along with some nice pictures here of some finished products. You got to give it to Ninja. They do a nice job on their packaging. Over here, you got all their social media info again, and also their customer service numbers. And over here are some accessories that you can actually get for this system, including an accessory storage case, extra cups, extra smoothie bowl makers, and actually something that catches my eye, which is the coffee and spice grinder. This would fit right onto the base where you normally put the single serving cup. And I believe this attachment's only about 25 bucks on Ninja's website. That could be money well spent because a decent spice grinder costs about twice that. Okay, what do we got here? That's kind of weird. It's like some imitation social media posts, complete with hundreds of thousands of likes. And on the back, it gives you a little basic guide on how to make smoothie bowls and nut butters. Right here we have your quick start guide, which is a quick guide on how to use basic functions on this thing, what all the stuff does, some nice pictures, the controls, the size you need to cut your fruit and vegetables here to fit them into the food processor, and basically anything else you'd need to know if you just want to hurry up and start using this thing. And again, you got another guide here for smoothie bowls on the back of this. So they want you to make some smoothie bowls really bad. Next, you have your owner's guide, which is just an expanded version of the quick start guide. This also has all your warranty information in it, safety information, customer service numbers. So basically that means if you're a dude, this never gets opened. Next, we got this recipe book. These are really, really cool. All Ninja products come with them, and they do a really nice job on these. And this book is actually a little thicker than some of the ones I've seen in the past, but it gives you a basic guide of how to make different types of things here. And also when you get in here, it's gonna have a guide for making doughs, guide for making all kinds of other things. And the best part is there's a lot of nice recipes in here with really nice pictures, good instructions, and it also shows you exactly which parts of your system you need to use in order to get these results. There's all sorts of good stuff in here. If you have any Ninja products and you have one of these books here sitting in a drawer, you need to open that thing up and check some of this stuff out because a lot of it is really good. Let's lift this off. As always, Ninja does a nice job packing all this stuff up. So what we got right here, this is the XL Smoothie Bowl Maker I was telling you about. And here's the tamper right here. Like I said before, this gives you the ability to use a lot less liquid in here, because if stuff gets bound up, turning this around will keep things moving. And that way you don't have to take this off your blender. So you got that. And right here is a screw-on lid that you would use. Okay, next we have our single serving cup. Excuse me, I mean nutrient extractor cup. It's got your measurements right here on the side of the cup, and it already has the blade twisted right onto it here. And there's your single serving blade. Okay, next, okay, this is your dough blade, and that's for making dough. Right here, looks like we have our main pitcher. In the pitcher, and this is the main feature of all Ninja blenders, and that's why they do a really good job chopping stuff up. But also, as you can see, that's some pretty menacing looking blades here. Just remember, if you own a Ninja blender, you have to be very careful when you clean this. Then we have our main pitcher. Once again, really nice looking. Got all your standard measurements here on this side, and everything over here done in liters and milliliters. Okay. Okay, now we got the nitty gritty down here. This is our main lid with built-in handle and a release button with a covered spigot. Down in here, there's a little bit of metal here. And what this is for is when you're pouring out of your pitcher, this will break up the liquid a little bit and keep it from splashing. And then down in here, got a nice rubber seal. Okay, here's our second lid. This is one of the biggest changes with their new kitchen system. When you're processing, you'd be using this lid. It's got a shaft and a pusher built right into the top of this. You got your safety lock right here. And if we turn this over, you can see how this is round here. That's because this has to accommodate the shape of the discs. Also, this has a nice thick rubber seal on it as well, along with some instructional stickers right here. Okay, this is the spindle for the discs. So if you're using the discs, this goes down inside the pitcher and the discs sit on top right here. Okay, now for those discs here, let's see what we got here. Okay, this is our grading disc right here. Okay, and our other blade. Okay, this one is reversible, as you can see right here. It tells you what these blades are for. So if you have it upright like this, you're using the slicer. And if you put it on the system this way, then you'd be using these things, and that would be your shredder. And the last thing we got here in the box is our base. Oh, I lied. This is our top for the single serving cup. Looks a lot like the base from the regular Ninja Foodi Power Blender. It's got the same suction cups underneath. It's definitely heavier. Looks like they're still using the same locking mechanism here on the motor. And you got a vent back here. So let's get this hooked up and see how it works. Okay, now just for a quick demo of what each of these things does. Here we've got a regular pitcher along with the regular top here. So we'll put that on. As you can see, it just kind of locks down. Can't remove that unless you hit the release button. And then it comes off really easily. You have a pulse button which will run this at maximum power just while you're holding the button down, and when you let go, it will stop. And while you're pulsing, it'll run a timer here just to let you know how long you've been doing it for. We have manual mode, which just looks like this. And as you can see, I can set the speed from 1 to 10. And whenever I got the speed that I want to run this at, I can just go ahead and push the center button in here. And it'll run at that speed, or I could bring it up and down. And when I'm ready, I can just hit the stop button. It does run a timer here for me too, so I know how long it's been going. And then that's off. If I run IQ mode, there's different settings for different things that you might want to do. So you got your dough, you've got its own setting for chop, a setting for smoothie, a setting for bowl, and also a setting for spreads. And for instance, if you were going to do a smoothie here, and if I run this program, it'll go ahead and start and stop the blender however it wants to and vary the speed, as you might expect if you were making a smoothie yourself, like this. Oh, by the way, if this is your first time here and you want to learn some cool new recipes, get some great cooking tips and tricks and all sorts of other kitchen related things, then start now by subscribing to the channel and hitting the notification bell so you never miss a thing. Something like that, and then it would just continue until it finishes up. By doing that, it really makes it really efficient. You don't end up with big chunks of anything. You don't have things getting stuck in there, nothing like that. If it works like other Ninja blenders I've had in the past, then there's nothing to complain about at all as far as that goes. So if we were to take this out, we can pop out our blade, and the dough blade here would just go in just like that. And with that blade in there, you'd probably just want to use the dough setting, and that would be about it. Well, let's say we wanted to shred some cheese or something. Well, you'd put this spindle down in here, and then you'd use this blade, turn it over so you're on the shredding, and that would go right on top there. And then this other top would go on here. You'd lock that into place, and once this lid's on here, you'll notice that down here, it just says disc. And I can't actually change that to anything else. It knows that we have discs in here, and that's because the disc has to be run at a certain speed, and that's about it. And that'll help keep the things from getting messed up. So basically, you put your pieces of cheese or whatever up into here, you'd use this to push it down, and you'd go ahead and just start. And you see its timer's running down. It'll run for about a minute at the most before you have to restart it. And all the other disc functions run pretty much the same as that. As far as the smoothie bowl maker and the single serving cup go, basically just put on the single serving blade here, twist that on, and then this just spins right on here like this. And when this is on here, you'll notice that you got some different functions as well. You still got the spread, you got the bowl, you got the smoothies, but now you have an extract one as well. We'll just go ahead and put this on smoothie and run it so you can see what it does. Stay tuned to the channel. We got a whole bunch of content coming up featuring this thing, along with some comparison videos and a full-on product review once we've got a chance to run this thing through its paces. And that works just like it does with the large pitcher, except you're doing this with a much smaller portion. If you want to learn a little bit more about Joe's Phenomenal, you can check out a couple more videos, or you can check us out online at joesphenomenal.com. I thank you so much for hanging out and watching our video today. Once again, my name's Joe, and I hope you have a phenomenal day. Take it easy.